Alright, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to Senua's Sacrifice. Kind of went ahead and did the whole puzzle deal. Um, Turns out, in my previous research for
It's funny.
the valravn,
We all want to see behind the
just
veil, don't
turns
we?
out everything I said was
Once we do, we
it.
mostly just
You know,
close
it
our eyes
was
again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
everything I said was the information that was available. There was no further readings, no other resources, and the resources I did look up were mainly modern influence from the folklore, from the little folk tale. So it was pretty much just
However hard she tried,
uh,
begged.
an old fairy tale boogeyman kind of thing.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
And here we go with another combat of the Norsemen.
Finish this! He's finished! Don't give up! Don't give up!
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
As you can see there, that was more in-depth combat. Pretty fun, pretty fun. It feels a little more smoother than Senua Saga 2, or Senua Saga.
Valravn's power of illusion comes from ravens. Allowing the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Yeah, embarrassingly, on my first time playing this, it took me a little while to understand the whole aspect. So that single gate, I think I went around it 100 times before I actually saw the pathway. But yeah, these are pretty much just puzzles. It's not too difficult. You keep your eye open.
Do you feel it? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world.
Yeah, now here we have to find a path in order to fix or in order to open the doorway.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of valravn.
And it's kind of Interesting that he said that he conjures his power from ravens, when really that's not the case. Wait a minute, isn't there? There we go.
I hear something.
If you hear this, valravn, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Oh, you can't duck? I don't remember that being a thing. But there is another gateway somewhere.
Challenge me.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? Where is he? Oh, you forgot.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gelt. Some, like Truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
She can get up now. How can she get out? Must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravn tricking her. Valravn. How can she get out?
Bait.
It's him.
Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not him. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Now you see what we have to deal with. That was the creature valravn. It is a depiction, but I don't know if I'd classify it as accurate. Like I said, there's no real historical data or any kind of depiction besides just a black warrior, or a warrior all in black. with the raven. I don't even know if it had a raven head. Like, they don't really go into specifics when it comes to describing the creature itself. But as you can see,
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods. A creature in the night.
pretty simple puzzle. Had me the first time. So I think we'll be able to
The
defeat
worst kind
Valravn in this video, and then maybe even continue on to Surtur. Like I said, this isn't a very long game, but it's a very...
It doesn't mean that it's not already here.
But it is a very unsettling game, which really reads its goal fairly well. Okay, wait a second. See, that's what I loved about the first game that I missed in the second is the multiple enemies that come at you during the combat segments.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the Old Father.
No, that's problematic. Hold on. Let me fix that. Might be some overlay. Hopefully that fixes it. Probably listen to the story again.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the Old Father.
The only 2 sons that they're missing is Vili and Ve. And I'm sure that he'll talk about the creation of humans from the Ashton Embla logs. Ash and Emberwood. So now this should open? Or is there another path? I think I made a mistake. I don't think I was supposed to come back the way I came from, but go a different path. And it normally happens. And everything just suddenly went silent. Makes sense, though. See that? Did I not go up here? Yeah, I went up here. Went through here. And went back here. See, that's the question now. Is the door supposed to be open? I hope I didn't hit a glitch. That'd be weird. Wait a second. No. Am I supposed to leave? Okay, I'm confused. Hold on, am I? Let me try this. Let me try. No, there's no other path. I'm so confused. So the music stops. Maybe this way? Oh, well, see, yeah, see what I mean? This so confusing sometimes.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything, turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Yeah, see what I mean by this game. Ooh, sorry. By this game gives you the sense of dread and just overall dissonance. This game is more, in my opinion, more terrifying than, well, not really terrifying, but it's more,
The song. Valravn's song. It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Listen, focus. Listen. It's magic. This reminds her of somewhere.
The forest.
Where? Which forest?
The wilds.
She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead.
She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and Marion's blood. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
I wonder if I have to go over here. But yeah, see Senua's story. Oh, wait a... No, that can't be right. Yes, it is right. I'm dumb. Gotta just go through the bridge and go through the door I just unlocked and opened. Yeah, see how the voices just bother you the entire time and just non-stop add on to the stress of what you have to deal with already. Now hold up, where's that door at? There you are. And yeah, unfortunately I think you've got to do this 3 times, which is not fun. But then the battle happens, I think, after this. And there he's not. Hold on, that's so different. Normally you can see the differences here. What's this? Oh, these are supposed to erase the illusions.
The ravens.
That's right.
They've gone. They've gone.
No,
Half of them have gone. They've gone.
sounds like them.
But where?
Valravn's helping.
He's not helping.
It's a trick. Quiet. Raven.
Out in the wilds, in cold winter woods,
Where?
she no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. Almost. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become a part of her.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Which in fact is true. And they also used his muscles for mountains, his hair for the wind, and his like arm hair and stuff for trees. Very brutal story, but nonetheless very interesting perspective of how the world came to be. Weird. Okay, so I gotta find another gate. I'll go around. Looks like going around's the way. Or not. Gotta follow the valravn song here. There is. Where's that other bridge at? It is not here. That is insane. I don't know what's right there, all the way at the end. My bad. My bad. Man, that's loud. Okay, now let's go up here and see if we can solve the other set of the puzzle. Oh, you're not going to use that as a ramp? Okay.
The ravens. They were what? No. There's three.
Where it will go.
God, she did it. What does it mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the glow, the smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew, the darkness had her in its claws. There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. Sleep doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Overcome valravn's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together. Speak to me, Drew. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with several wounds. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you! I see you now! You led me to the wilds! You trapped me there!
Behind you. You won. You can do this.
Go again.
Behind you.
Take him down.
Focus. Now. Focus.
She's beating him. She's beating him.
She's nearly there.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The mark of Valravn, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillian's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
And there you have it. That was the valravn boss fight. It's, like I said, something I kind of miss. I mean, we really don't have any boss fights in Senua Saga, but that may be just, well, except for the final fight, of course. So what I'm hoping is maybe in the next game, because
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds.
I'll let her mother talk.
And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
And also, yeah, you had Thor, I think it's Thorki, and his father as a boss fight. But I mean, they were kind of just like fighting normal enemies, so it really didn't feel that impactful, although the last fight was impactful as hell. I really did enjoy fighting the Jarl, the real Jotnar. It was really impactful. But as you can see, these have actual boss fights in order to get into Hell, and then we have to fight Hell herself to get Dillian back. But like I said, I'm hoping to see that in another game, because I mean, they kind of teased that there possibly could be a third game.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
I think she means the rock faces as well. Yeah.
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Okay, never mind, I was wrong. The main voice, the narrating voice isn't her mother. Oh well. Still a good voice. Alright, let's kind of get a move on here in this episode. Because now we gotta go through the land of fire to destroy Surtur. And I really hope that loop in the game doesn't happen or isn't that noticeable, or at least it's not that bad.
He's a better fighter. It's nearly as I can ignore the pain.
open.
There's another challenge.
She hasn't challenged Cert.
And there we have two new enemies that kind of look the same. Oh, I already went through this one. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here. The next time we will enter the World of Fire to defeat Septa and then be on the way to Hell. Until then, I will see you soon, my friends.